Hello everyone, this is my second video and let me explain one variable optimization. This is chapter 1 from the textbook. So optimization problems. So problems in optimization are the most important applications and most common applications of mathematics. So why is it most important? Think about the a businessman. What he expect? He expect the maximum profit. So he managed to get the maximum profit and maximize the profit. Then think about medication, drugs. What do we expect? We expect the minimum cost, and also most important one is side effects. We expect minimum side effect. So just think about day-to-day life. What we expect? We want to maximize the good that we do and minimize the unfortunate consequences or cost. So you see, we can find optimization problems everywhere in the society, in the real world. So the purpose of this chapter is to introduce the fundamentals of mathematical modeling in a familiar setting. How do we solve this problem? That is the next question. Are there any special techniques? Let me explain the 5-step method. We follow the 5-step method to solve optimization problem. The first one asks the question. Under this, read the problem very carefully and understand and get an overall idea of the problem, understand your goal, and identify variables and constraint, and also identify the input and outputs you can control. Finally, specify all quantities mathematically. Once we get done, we go to the step 2. Select the modeling approach. So you can select the modeling approach according to the problem. It is based on the problem. Then go to the formulate the model. Restate the questions in step 1 to match the model in step 2. Fourth one, solve the model. Yes, you can apply some techniques. Then the final step is answer the question. So these are the 5 steps we can follow to solve these optimization problems. Let me explain these steps using an example. Example 1.2.1 pig selling problem uh, in the textbook. So read the problem first. A pig weighing 200 pounds gains 5 pounds per day and cost 45 cents a day to keep. The market price is 65 cents per pound, but falling 1 cent per day. When should the pig be sold? Okay. Now we follow the 5-step method. First one, ask the question. Under this, read the problem and get an overall idea of the problem. Then understand the goal. So what is the goal of this problem? They are asking, when should the pig be sold? It means they are expecting the maximum profit. So they need to sell this pig when they get the maximum profit. Okay, so our profit is the objective. Maximize the profit. And then identify variables and constraint. Then we can specify all quantities mathematically. Now you see they talk about time, days. So variable, we can say T is the time in number of days. Then we can use W, weight of pig. And next one is price. So we have to consider the price and also cost of keeping pig, T days. We should get a variable for that also. Then revenue or income obtained by selling pig. Finally, we can get the profit from sale of pig. So these are the variables. So understand these variables. So next, go to the assumptions and constraint. So W T equal 200 plus 5T. So what is the 200? It is the pig weighing 200 pounds. And also it says gains 5 pounds per day. Beginning, and 5T is the if we keep the pig in 5 days, 2 T days. Then PT, price for pigs. So we see the market price for pigs is 65 cents. So that's why we use the 0.65, that is the market price, but it's falling 1 cent per day. It's go down when we keep pig. Therefore, it should be minus 0.01 T. Then, cost of keeping pig. So I use actually a big capital C for this. So it is 0.45 T, because it says cost 45 cents a day to keep. That is the cost of keeping pig, T days. Then we should write down the profit. Profit from sale of pig. How do we write down the profit? We know profit is, or profit equal revenue minus cost, R minus C. So how do we find the R? R equal weight of pig multiplied by price per pigs. Right? That is the income. Weight of pig multiplied by price per pigs, because they pay for the weight of the pig. Therefore, we can write the profit equal WT times PT minus CT. CT is the cost of keeping pig T days. So that is the profit then. Okay, the constraint t greater than equal 0. What is our objective? Our objective is maximize the profit. So that is our objective. So now we have all the details and all the variables and assumptions and also constraint. Then we know the our objective also. So next thing is step 2. Let me explain step 2. Step 2 is to select the modeling approach. You know, in calculus we use y equal fx. So then how do we find the maximum and minimum point? We get the derivative of fx and set it equal to 0, then solve for x. Solve for x. So we use the same method for this problem. So then go to the step 3. So we know this profit. How do we find the profit? Weight of pig, as I mentioned before, weight, I will write down weight of pig multiplied by price for pig, then subtract cost of keeping pig t days. Cost of keeping pig t days. So weight of pig we know already 200 plus 5t. Then price for pig is 0.65 minus 0.01t minus cost 0.45t. Take y equal profit and x equal t. So then we can write the formula, you know, y equal fx, y equal fx equal 200 plus 5x 0.65 minus 0.01x minus 0.45x. So over the set s equal x greater than equal 0. Then step 4 is the solve the model. How do we solve the model? We have fx, so find the derivative of fx and set it equal to 0. So I will write the f prime x 0.8 minus 0.1x. So we can simplify this one. 8 minus x divided by 10. So you can set this equal to 0. Then you will get 8 minus x divided by 10. Minus x divided by 10 equals 0. So solve for x. So x equal 8. So this is the x value at the maximum fx. So how do we find the maximum value of the function fx? So it should be f8. Should be f8. X equal 8. So plug the x equal 8 to the equation above. It is 200 plus 5 times 8 multiplied by 0.65 minus 0.018 subtract 0.458. So this answer 133.20. So this is the f8, which is the maximum value of the function. You can see this one graphically. So just use your calculator. So graph this fx versus x. So you see your graph similar to this. So this is the x equal 8, x equal 8. So this is the maximum value 133.20. So this is the shape of the graph. So actually you can use the graphical method also to find the maximum value. Now step 5, the last one. So step 5 is to answer the question posted originally in step 1. So what is the question? When to sell the pig? So what is the answer? We should sell it after 8 days. After 8 days. Then what is the maximum profit? Net profit. $133.20.